Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have so much in this video I wanted to share with y'all today. I got so much done. We're starting out with some cleaning. I actually split this up in 2 days. One day was Saturday, and then I come back on Monday to finish up what I needed to do. I'm also going to be meal prepping for the week in this video and sharing a grocery haul a little bit later. But the first thing I'm doing is starting out with putting our bedding in the wash so we could get that washed while I do everything else. I love good, clean, fresh bedding, and I can't wait to share with y'all our new bedding that I just got. I will be sharing that just a little bit later in the video as we're putting it back on the bed. It is the best, most luxurious feeling bedding, and we have gotten the best night's sleep since we got it. But if you didn't see that before, this is what we're starting with. My bathroom needed a really good cleaning. We wiped things down. So I also decluttered in my bathroom. I went through some of my little drawers and I cleaned out some things. It's not been too long since I've done this. It wasn't terrible, but some things need to be cleaned out. I had some like hairspray that needed to be thrown away. I had makeup products that you'll see in just a couple minutes that needed to be decluttered, gotten rid of. My little makeup drawer had way too much stuff in it, and some of the things I don't use that I just needed to get rid of. So I actually made a new little drawer for like my straightener, my flat iron, my curling iron, curling wand, and all of that. This drawer didn't have really serve any purpose, so I made that the new drawer for that. My makeup cabinet needed a good cleaning. Well, not really cleaning. I just kind of decluttered it and kind of put things back in its place. It needs this every so often because it just gets cluttered up and just needs to be decluttered. So there's a few things that I had gotten rid of. I had some like foundation that was pretty old and it was pretty much gone, so I just went ahead and trashed that, and a few other things that just didn't work for me. But this is the after, and it just looks so much better and so much more organized. Just quickly went into the bottom cabinets and cleaned out just a few things. I actually keep my skincare under here and some like extra things, but I also went and wiped down my cabinets. This needs it every so often too. It's been a while since I've done this. Typically I'll get like a mop bucket and put some like powdered Tide in there, like really hot water, and get a cloth and wipe it down. But all I did today was I took some multi-surface cleaner and it done a really great job. So it's a little bit quicker doing it this way, just to do a pretty quick wipe down, and it was very effective. I've shared this a few times before, but whenever I clean my shower, which I have been cleaning it lately with the Dawn Power Wash, just giving it a good spray, let it sit for a few minutes. Whenever I clean it, it's doing so much better for us now, because y'all know if you have a glass shower door, it gets so dirty so easily and quickly. But ever since we started keeping like our squeegee thing in the shower, it has made a world of difference in how clean it's been staying. But while it was sitting, I came in the toilet area and wiped it down really good with some like disinfectant spray. And then I went in the shower after it set for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I just wiped it down with a sponge, and then rinsed all of that really good. And then I took the squeegee and got all the water off, and then I went in after that and done some glass cleaner on the outside of it. Usually I do both sides, but it just really wasn't that dirty and didn't really need it. So I did glass cleaner on the outside, and it just looks so much better. Although it wasn't that dirty, like I said, as long as we keep that squeegee in the shower and we do it after every shower, it stays so much cleaner. Just took my cleaning room by room today. And so when I was done with everything in the bathroom, the last step was to sweep and mop. I actually ended up sweeping instead of vacuuming because we just had a lot of things like in the corners that I knew the vacuum doesn't usually get the best. So I took my broom and got all the dirt and everything out. And then I took my steam mop, which is what I use the most when I do clean my floors. I just feel like it does the best job. It gets really hot, which we have LVP floors, and we've never had a problem with the steam mop, but it just gets them so clean. If I have like spots on the floor, it never has a problem getting those up. So I got in the bathroom and swept and mopped really good. Doesn't this after look so good? I just put our things back on the counter, like our toothbrushes, Apple Watch chargers, and all that. Then I'm getting into our bedroom. We just did like a bedding refresh a couple weeks ago, and it has been the best. But I'm gonna get started cleaning up our bedroom before I put the bedding back on. I was still waiting on everything to get dry. So our dresser becomes a catch-all, honestly, for so many things. So I was cleaning that up first, and then we got the mirror clean, and then I also swept and mopped in here as well. Now that our bedding's done, I want to start putting that on. And I want to give a big thanks to Cozy Earth for sponsoring today's video. If you've never heard of Cozy Earth, let me just say they have the best, most high quality products. Not only do they have premium bedding, but they also have loungewear. And I actually have some of their loungewear pajama sets, and they are so good, my favorites. But as far as their bedding, we have never slept better. And they have high quality, authentic bamboo linens, and they actually naturally wick moisture. So they regulate your body temperature during the night. No more night sweats. We prefer a duvet cover for our bedding. It's just what we've had for a long time. I feel like it's really easy to wash, and I just like having clean bedding. But another few things about Cozy Earth, there are thousands of 5-star reviews, and they were chosen as one of Oprah's favorite things for 5 years in a row. Another big thing for me, because this is what we've dealt with our sheets in the past, is they would peel after a while, but these actually don't. Like I said, they wick moisture, and they are the most softest sheets and bedding and loungewear that I've ever had. They are just so good. So if you are interested in trying Cozy Earth, I have a really good discount code with them. Hailey30 will get you 30% off your Cozy Earth purchase. couple days later, and I'm picking right back up today. I just went and got groceries. I thought I'd share our grocery haul for this week and our meal plan. So on the meal plan this week, we're gonna do grilled chicken sandwiches. I did these last week, actually 2 days for myself, and they were so easy and so good. So we're doing those again. It just was very quick and easy. And it's gonna be nice some this week, and I'm hoping we can do a couple things on the grill. So probably those on the grill. We're also gonna do cheese steak sandwiches, or I like to do like a bowl with like Philly cheesesteak or Philly, the steak, like shaved steak and mushrooms and onions. KFC bowls. It's been a few weeks since we've done those, and those sound really good again. And breakfast for dinner. This is what do we got this week. We've got some waffle cut fries for when we do the grilled chicken sandwiches. We are out of ketchup. So I got some sausage and some bacon, that they didn't have the bacon I wanted, and so I didn't get that, so I'll have to go get that another day for our breakfast for dinner. Chicken breasts, I got 2 of those. I'm gonna be meal prepping with 1 of them. And this is the shaved steak that I got. I've got some pizza rolls for an easy little lunch or something for the kids. These are the best muffins. I actually made these and put them in my bakery dish right there. And so the kids, we ate them very fast. And then I went to the store to grab more, and they didn't have this brand, they were out of the blueberry in this brand at the store. So I had to grab the box of the Betty Crocker one, and it does not compare to these. These are so yummy, and my kids love these. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of them. Frosted Flakes, that chair. Millie loves this strawberry cereal, or like, I think it's like the Special K brand that I bought before. So I grabbed the Walmart brand of that. Turkey for sandwiches, lettuce for our grilled chicken sandwiches, provolone cheese. I use this for our KFC bowls, just super easy. Go-gurts. We've got 2 things of broccoli, actually. 2 things of broccoli. We're gonna be meal prepping with those, and some strawberries. We've got cucumbers, we've got bananas, 2 things of these mushrooms. An eaten banana right there from Cal. We'll get that in a minute. Laughing Cow cheese. I had to get the kids some more rubber bands, and they needed more mouthwash as well. Grab Ethan some bottle drinks down here. So one of these were a substitution. I actually had several substitutions on this grocery order. I was supposed to get this and then an apple one just like this, but they gave me that instead, which is fine. We've got some bread, and then this was also a substitution. I got their bakery buns, and they were out of those, so they gave me those. Veggie straws, these Cheetos, lots of like canned things. Well, not a lot, but some canned things back here. We've got some smoothies. I got this beef gravy for our KFC bowls, a couple things of corn, sesame seeds for my meal prep. We needed more Chick-fil-A sauce, teriyaki marinade, yum yum sauce, peanut butter, a couple things of pickles. My kids love pickles. Applesauce. Ethan wanted those for breakfast. French toast sticks, goldfish, a couple onions, eggs. The Walmart brand eggs were super cheap this week, and they've been really expensive, even like their brand. So I just grabbed those this week. Turkey pepperoni. This is the best butter. This was actually a substitution, I think last week or the week before. I had ordered like the Walmart brand butter like this, but they substitute for the Breakstones, and this is the best butter. It spreads so easy compared to the other ones, and I always leave this out on a dish on my counter, so when we need to stick of butter, I'll stick it in there and then replace it as needed, and it is so good and so easy to spread. Milk, half and half. I think that's everything. I might have missed something, but that is our groceries this week. After I got all the groceries put away, I got in the kitchen to start with and got it good and clean. I started washing some dishes. Cal eventually came in here and helped me. He loves putting the silverware into the drawer, and so I always use his help with that. But I am unloading the dishwasher, putting some dishes away, and then loading it back up, and then washing some dishes as well that were in the sink that I usually don't wash in the dishwasher. like I did in my bathroom, I am giving my kitchen cabinets a good wipe down. These get so dirty, especially the bottom ones, obviously with kids' fingerprints, the kids eating and having stuff all over their hands, food all over their hands. But every time I get in here and clean and wipe those off, I'm just so grateful that I have that, and my kids are here to make those messes and those fingerprints. And I actually just shared over on Instagram today that I'm just grateful that I have a home that I get to clean, not necessarily that I have to clean, although yeah, I've got to clean my home. But I just am grateful every time things get stressful and I feel like my house is always a mess. I always think like, I get to do this. It's not that, not everybody gets to have the family that I have and the home that I have, and I'm just so grateful for it. So anytime you get in that little rut and think, man, my house stays a mess all the time, which honestly mine does too. And then in the evening after the kids got home, I was like, did I not just clean this house today? You can't even tell it. But I'm just really grateful that I get to do this. Also wiped down my appliances. I like to clean them before I do appliance cleaner, stainless steel cleaner. So usually I just do some hot water and a cloth and clean them, and it gets all the dirt and fingerprints and everything off. But I just use the multi-surface cleaner and clean them. I let it dry completely, and then I just used some stainless steel cleaner. The table is also one of those that stays a mess, and like I said, just very grateful for all the little hands we have at this table that are eating with us. But I'm just going around and wiping it down with I've just got like a microfiber cloth that I'm using. I'm just spraying down the chairs. Usually, like I said, I get a mop bucket and then do some powder tide and super hot water for this as well. But today I'm just using the multi-surface spray, and it done a really great job of cleaning those. Then the next thing I'm doing before I get into my meal prep, I wanted to get everything kind of clean before we started the meal prep, and kind of get the kids some lunch and things first. I'm just going in with my vacuum and vacuuming everything really good before I mop most of the rest of the house, except for the kids' rooms. I did not get in there in this video. I get in there so often, but I did not make that a priority today. But I got everywhere except for back there. So I just got my vacuuming done all throughout the rest of the house that needed it before I started mopping. And then I took the steam mop. This is a couple days later that I started filming this. A couple days from the very first day I filmed. So I ended up washing that mop pad. I really need to get multiple of those because I love this steam mop. But I'm just going in and cleaning the rest of the areas, the living area, the entryway area, and the kitchen. honestly, nothing beats clean floors. I feel like when my home is cleaner, I can clean my floors. Like, I have so much less anxiety. I'm just happier. It's just nice having a clean home, at least for a little bit. Anyways, let's get started with some meal prepping. This week I done like a sheet pan teriyaki chicken and vegetables. I feel like I do this some kind of variation with this pretty often, but it's just one of my favorite things to do. It's super easy, especially doing it on the sheet pan. And I've got to say, it was probably the best way that I've done it so far. A lot of times I do it on like a skillet on the stove and like combine everything, but this was really easy and it tasted so delicious in the end. So I'm just doing some broccoli. I got 2 things of broccoli thinking I would use both of those. I wanted lots of veggies. I ended up using just one, which is plenty. Then I had some mushrooms. I cut up an onion, and then I had 4 chicken breasts, so I did 4 days worth. I just sprayed those with olive oil spray, and then I put some salt and pepper on all of that, and then cooked it in the oven on 400 for just a few minutes. I took those out, kind of stirred everything around and flipped those around, and then I cut some slices in my chicken just a little bit to put some of the G. Hughes sugar-free teriyaki marinade, which if you're on WW, which is what I follow, all of this is actually 0 points. The amount for each serving with the teriyaki marinade shouldn't count for anything. I just kind of drizzled that all over the vegetables and the chicken. And I also done a little bit of sesame seeds on there as well. And then I put that back in the oven for just a few minutes until those veggies were tender and my chicken was done. And it turned out so good. So what I do each day, everything is 0 here, except each day I'll add a couple tablespoons of the light yum yum sauce. It is so yummy. I know G. Hughes also makes something similar, but I prefer the light yum yum sauce, and I believe it's the same amount of points for both. So I just added these to my meal prep containers, added a little bit more of the teriyaki marinade on top of the chicken, and it was such a good meal prep. You just can't beat this for 0 points, and then 3 for the yum yum sauce. So I hope y'all enjoyed coming along for my video, come along for a couple of days of cleaning. Don't forget to check links below to get 30% off your Cozy Earth order if you're looking for new bedding, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.